Hello, lovelies. I'm Roxanne Carne, personal wardrobe stylist for women, and I transform women's wardrobes and transform their lives every day. And I do that through clothes, shoes, accessories, handbags. And I'm excited that you are watching my channel and chosen to watch this video. If you are enjoying this type of content, please do like, share, subscribe, and comment. That's super helpful to me and my channel. And let's get into things. So I am doing an unboxing of two recent acquisitions that I've added to my Fendi collection. And this is specifically from the collaboration between Fendi and Versace. So fall of last year, fall/winter 2021, this surprise collaboration between Fendi and Versace just exploded onto the scene. Nobody knew about it. It wasn't talked about. It was released when the runway show was released, and both Versace and Fendi were selling this these collaboration pieces in their boutiques. And they included ready-to-wear, they included shoes, they included handbags. And it was experimental because first of all, we don't really see that many, from up until that point, that many designer, like big house collaborations. And so it was a bit of a risk, but people went bananas for it. And we were so busy with business in terms of like styling our clients. I was aware of it when it came out, but I kind of missed the boat on it because things sold out like that. And my SA was reaching out to me about it, but we were just so extremely busy. I did not even have time to like look at it. And so after time passed and I saw some of the cool things that came out, it's just like, oh man, I feel like I missed out on that opportunity. And I said, well, if it happens again, who knows? I'll not miss the boat that time. So to our surprise, the spring summer season, I think because they had such success with the last season's collection, they did it again and came together again. So these are a couple of wins that I scored from the spring summer 2022 collection that I'm gonna share with you right now. So let's jump into it. So here's the bag. I love that they have their own branded, and they did this last year as well with the first collection. You have the double F with the Fendi, Fendace, you got Roma and Milano, because that's where the houses were founded. Fendi was based in Rome, founded in Rome, and Versace in Milan. So I like that they had their own unique dust bags for this collection. So let's go ahead and see which bag I got. So here she is. So this is the Sunshine Tote. Really, really pretty. It's like a work of art. So I have a Fendi Sunshine Tote already. So this style is an existing Fendi classic style for their totes. These do actually come with a strap, a shoulder strap that where you can wear it cross-body. But they did the special design in the collaboration with Versace, bringing in kind of like the aesthetics of Versace with the gold, of course, kind of the Roman feeling here with the cherubs and everything. Look at the design. Look, we got the double F. And the double F, for those that don't know, people just think, oh, it's Fendi. I mean, obviously it is Fendi, but the double F actually stands for fun fur. That was something that Karl Lagerfeld came up with, and he coined it for fun fur because Fendi is very, very, very well known for their furs, especially when it comes to ready to wear. So, so we have that motif in soft pink, and it's also repeated down here in a soft beige, but then we've got kind of the Versace on it with again, with the cherubs and everything. This is Versace right here, kind of through and through with the gold, but then they altered it to make it the double F motif again. I love the tortoise shell handles on the piece. I haven't even taken off the little plastic bits off of it. I need to do that. It's important that you do that, by the way, because if you leave the plastic on, it will sometimes oxidize and actually stain your hardware. So if you buy a bag that has like plastic protective covering on the hardware bits, you need to make sure that you peel those off as soon as possible. So the original Fendi tote already has these tortoise shell handles, so I'm so glad that they kept them because I just think it's a really nice touch and it helps make it a little bit durable. And I just want to show you the inside of the bag really quick. Here's that crossbody that I was talking to you about. So a nice, again, wide strap to make it very comfortable to sit on your shoulder or across your shoulder the long way. I think it's a little bit short to kind of do it this way with the depth of the bag. It's probably going to be easier just to carry on your shoulder, but nonetheless, really nice option to have. And on the inside of the bag, here we do see your traditional Fendi double F motif for the lining, and then these right here are the hardware handles that you can put your crossbody on. It is lined with, I want to say that this is calfskin at the bottom of the bag, so you've got that protective lining. Whenever I have bags like this, I actually tend to put inserts in them so that I'm still protecting the protector as well. That's just me. You guys know I'm extra. I just like to protect what I own. So this is the Fendace Sunshine Tote. I think it's so beautiful. I love the coloring. I chose this one because of the spring summer season that we're in. The other one that they have, they did two versions of this. So they've got this version, but then they also have the black and gold version. I find that people that went for the Sunshine Tote often went for the black and gold one because that really is kind of quintessential like Versace, like you have heavy vibes there. But I just thought this was so unique and so different. The pink, you know, I love my pink. It just stood out to me, so I had to have it. So that is my beautiful Sunshine Tote. So now let me move on to the second reveal that I have for you from Fendace. And it's another purse. And I love the bag, by the way. I have decided that this particular one, because the other ones are bigger, I actually am going to get framed because I just think it's so special and it's a work of art, and they're not going to be making these bags for very long. So this is the right size for me to get framed. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to frame it and hang it somewhere in my dressing room. Okay, so here we go with, they did not have the small Fendace dust bags available, so I got the regular one, which is fine. So if you see a little bit of gold peeking out right here. So which bag is this? Here we are. We have a beautiful, beautiful gold mini peekaboo purse. Isn't this the cutest thing ever? And again, the sequins, I mean, there have to be several hundred of these on the bag, and they are layered in like a very thoughtful manner, so it lies flat. But I mean, there are rows upon rows upon rows of these sequins, and they're not like the sequins that you would find on like a normal dress or something. These are actually just flat discs that are just uniform in color and material. It is very, very beautiful. And the hardware on the inside, we've got this polished gold, and it's not real gold, obviously. It's gold tone, but it's a a very, very high polished finish. And on the inside, even, it might be a little bit hard to see, we've got a little pocket right here for a driver's license or something, or a credit card, but even the leather on the inside is also in gold. It's dyed gold. Very, very pretty. This is something that you would use, obviously, for evening wear. This is not a bag that I would take out casually. This would be for evening wear or maybe a very, very snazzy event when I didn't want to have anything that's too, too big or bulky. I think it's a great alternative to a clutch, and it does actually come with a handle that it's a chain one that you can wear and attach on. Obviously, you see I haven't taken it out all the way, but it's just a chain right here. So I'm just gonna show you a little bit of it here. It's got some nice weight to it. So this is what can get attached right here and right here for even balance. So if I wanted to do a crossbody, I could, and it does actually have the, oh look, it came off easily, here we go. It does have a leather shoulder strap in the middle. I love this design element because I have some bags that have all chain on it, and what can happen is that it can be extremely uncomfortable when you have it seated on your shoulder, having this digging into you. So it's nice that from a design standpoint, they included a soft leather strap, also gold, but then still held onto the detail of the chain here. So it will go right on here and here, and then that's how you get it into a crossbody look. Just absolutely beautiful. I missed out in the first season when they had this release. I was not gonna miss out on this again. I got this purse first, and then my SA got this in, and he immediately texted me. It was like, Roxanne, this is you. This is like the only one that is here right now. And I think this was probably one of 5 that were in the country. So I definitely wanted to make sure that I got my hands on it. One last thing I'll note about this beautiful bag is that it comes with what's called the Defender. So for Fendi peekaboos, you can get a Defender. This one, I think they actually come with it, but it's a little raincoat, right? To go on the bag, right? When you have something that is just so cute and delicate, if you get it caught in the rain, you don't want it to be ruined. So they actually have the little raincoat that you can put on, here we go, on the bag to actually protect it. The regular size, the bigger peekaboos do come with it. The Defender is actually a brown and white Fendi motif one. It's actually a separate one you can buy. So I'm correcting myself. The Fendi peekaboos do usually come with this plastic one, but they have one that you can actually buy that actually has the Fendi logo. And you can actually use for other bags that are of similar size and dimension. But this is the little Defender for, for this peekaboo right here. But all in all, an absolutely gorgeous bag. And I do have a bonus reveal for you as well. It's a surprise for you because it was a surprise for me. So after my SA presented this piece to me, we've got a great relationship with Fendi. He was like, Roxanne, I had the opportunity to get you this gift. And I was like, a gift? I don't need a gift. I got my gift right here. I'm fine with this. But he pulled this out for me. And I was like, okay, what in the world is this? So turn it around this way. So it was in this black box, and then there's a box within a box. And this is pretty heavy. This is pretty heavy. So here we got the Fendace collab again here. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, what in the world is this? I'm like, is this jewelry? But it can't be because it's so heavy. So we've got the magnetic opening here on the side. And this has, I don't have my readers right now, but it just is a nice little note. It says, oh, Fendi is a unique moment in fashion. And then it talks about Fendi is an exchange of roles inspired by friendship and mutual, respect, and so on and so forth. So it tells you a little bit about the idea behind the collaboration, which is great. But when you open it, what it is a set of three blank notebooks. So again, we've got the Fendace wraparound here, and there are 3 books that have the motif of the whole collection. So we've got our beautiful pink. So we look inside here. This one is lined, and even, you know, it's got a bookmark in it. The bottom of the page has the Fendace on it. I mean, they really put thought into this, right? We got lined paper in here, and this is a canvas. I don't know if you can hear that scratching, but this is kind of a canvas material here. So thoughts and musings can go in here. This is the next design. Again, kind of like blending. Got the double F motif with Fendi, the Versace feel to it with the colors, the yellow, the gold. This one is actually graph paper, which I think is really interesting. Maybe for those of us that like to sketch, right? You could use this graph paper. So I think that's pretty cool. So that's this one. And then the last book is, this one is blank paper on the inside. So remember when I was saying that the Sunshine tote, a lot of the other ones were black and gold? It looked like this. So this pattern in this bag is what the black and gold one I was talking about was. So with this final notebook, this one, this has the Fendi coloring right in here. But actually that looks more like Louis Vuitton, but whatever. But here, this is blank. So no lines on this, no graph paper, has a bookmark as well, but another place where you can kind of write your ideas and thoughts and musings. So I just thought that was a super thoughtful gift that he got for me. I have no intention on writing anything in these books. I want to keep them pristine. I will keep them in here and put them right back in here. I'll sit them on my bookshelf, or maybe occasionally if I want to bring it out, or if we're entertaining or anything like that and I want to show them. I think it's really pretty to look at. But this is I just thought super, super thoughtful, so unique. You cannot buy this in the boutique. It's not for sale. So I thought it was really nice that he gifted these items to me. So there you have it, my friends. That is my Fendace reveal. Roxanne did not miss out this time around. When I saw something that I wanted, I pounced on it and I got it, and I'm so glad to have these pieces in my collection and wear these. I actually, on the day that I picked this up, it was actually my wedding anniversary. Here's a funny story, and then I'll close and I'll show a picture. But I was wearing and this was a coincidence, I was wearing a Versace dress that was in gold. I had my Fendi sandals, which some of you have already seen on Instagram, or I think I did a story when I was like buying them a couple months ago. And so I had like a Fendace thing going on already that was not planned. And I wasn't even thinking about it when we went to pick up the bag, because I knew we were gonna pick up the bag that day, that I was like, doing my own Fendace, and then I had this with it, and this looked absolutely great with my outfit. Anyhow, that's my reveal. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure again that you like, share, subscribe, and comment. Sign up for that notification bell so you are aware when my videos drop. And I'd love to know, what Fendace items did you get this collection? And are you going to wait kind of hot in the wings for the next collection should one come out? Comment below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.